back in the 70s, pretty much the only role models I had for what I seemed to be was every once in a while the local paper would print the names of some men that had been arrested in a park, and their lives were then ruined, and that was the end of ever any career or family for them. That was how it was not long ago. So that was the 70s, and because of my sexual orientation and the fact that I believed I couldn't fake it and live a secret double life, my career prospects went to, even though I graduated from a very swanky institution, I went right after college to work at Subway as a sandwich clerk, and learned a lot about life, learned a lot of humility, and learned a lot about kindness from realizing that my privilege just got kicked to the gutter. But as I started getting involved in what was then called the gay movement, it's now called the LGBTQ plus movement. I kept learning all about this thing called the civil rights movement. It had not meant anything to me as a young white girl growing up among white people. I never thought anything about it, but when I got to college, started being a young adult, everybody was talking about what had happened in the generation just barely before me. And I started learning about these amazing people, and when I moved south, I started meeting them. People like those that you just heard speak today. And they made the way for white girls like me and white boys to be able to be ourselves with integrity and have lives of joy and prosperity. And damn if we don't act like we forgot that. It was not done alone. It was done together. That the LGBTQ plus movement came so far, so fast, just in my lifetime, and it was not because we did it ourselves. It was because we worked together with African Americans who were descendants of being enslaved people here in the South, here in one of the 13 original colonies, in the first public university that was founded for slave people that said they were owners of the land that they came in and took, and the people that they came in and wrote laws that said they owned. It's not that long ago, people.
Not that long.
And I didn't know anything about it. You know, if you want to know about racism, don't ask a white person. If you want to know whether the water is wet, don't ask a fish that lives in it. Somebody that's in racism all the time and has the privileges all the time, I didn't know better. But I began to get a slight clue, and I began to become aware and grateful to the people who made possible my life. And it is time for us, all of us, who've been different in any way, to stand up for people who are historically and continuing today oppressed and pushed down and kicked down. I don't think I said I'm Gareth Fenley from Walton County, Walton tomorrow.